I'm Brittany Umar. Welcome to the Nooner, presented by the Village Poorhouse. And I'm told if I stink today, they're going to skip my spot in the drink rotation. Thanks to yesterday's rainout and Thursday's off day, the Yankees will skip struggling Chien-Ming Wang's next scheduled start, which was to be in Boston. For their next trick, the Yankees will attempt to skip the 7th and 8th innings of games and anyone named Veras, Koch, and Marte. Well, in case you somehow missed the biggest story in the history of ever, Dwight Gooden tagged up a wall in Citi Field last week. Then the Mets said they were going to erase it, and now they're going to move it somewhere else. Because luckily, it was somehow on a movable piece of wall. Anyway, Gooden is a bit confused and a tiny bit miffed over the treatment, and says he hasn't felt so mishandled by the Mets since they messed with his pitching motion and looked the other way as he spiraled into legal trouble and drug addiction. Jason Giambi, back in New York for the first time since rejoining the A's, called the new Yankee Stadium gorgeous and even compared it to the Titanic, by which we assume he means the place will become synonymous with epic failures and horrible movies, culminating in Derek Jeter desperately clinging to the last vestiges of the crumbling Yankee empire, promising, "I'll never let go." A Men's Journal report claims that an Asian insect is threatening the ash trees used to make most major league bats. The report says baseball players haven't been so concerned about the future of their wood since they all started taking steroids. In a misdirected attempt to counteract the Asian insect, Major League hitters have been exacting their revenge against one Asian pitcher. In NHL playoff action last night, the Rangers fell to the Caps 4-0 in a game John Tortorella called, quote, "a good old-fashioned spanking." In a related story, upon hearing Tortorella's comment, Alex Rodriguez described hockey as, quote, "really intriguing." The Detroit Lions, who finished 0-16 last season, have changed their logo from this to this. A meaner, more ferocious lion that hopefully can use his new teeth to win one game. A few New York teams have followed suit, as the Knicks have updated their logo from this to this. The Giants went from this to this. The Jets have completely given up on ever winning again and have switched to this. And the Yankees have tweaked their traditional logo to this. Nelson Figueroa was designated for assignment after his spot start on Sunday. He said he's used to bouncing around from the majors to the minors, saying, "You start thinking it was a nice first-class flight to get here, and it's going to be a nice bus ride back." However, Omar Minaya overheard that and said, "Yikes. Budget cuts, dude. You're going to Buffalo on this. Sorry, man, K-Rod and puts were expensive. And, there's some empty seats in the ballpark." Anyway, that's all for today. The Mets just signed Willie Mo Pena, so I'm going to buy a Brittany Mo Umar jersey.